influential people. In this unit, we are going to learn many things. The most important goals are 1. Talk about firm and fortune. 2. Use past simple, present perfect, and use to correctly in sentence. 3. Write a descriptive biographical essay. Our unit is talking about influential people, and we choose Mashal Ashmamri as an influential figure. She was born in the United States of America in the year 1984 and grew up in Florida, and studied for a short period in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia when she was young to learn Arabic language.
I'm Mashal Ashmamri, aerospace engineer, aerospace entrepreneur, and a commercial pilot. I was born in the US, namely in Atlanta, Georgia. My parents are originally from Saudi Arabia, so I had the privilege from time to time to go to Saudi Arabia and learn Arabic. I decided to become an aerospace engineer when I was 6 years old. My mom took me to the desert at night in Saudi Arabia, and I looked up at the sky and saw a high density of stars, and I was mesmerized.
Mashal Ashmamri is a Saudi aircraft engineering, spacecraft and missile engineer, aerospace engineering entrepreneur, commercial pilot, captain, speaker and influencer. She was honored by King Salman bin Abdulaziz as the first missile engineer in the Gulf. She received the 2015 Inspirational Woman Award. Missiles grabbed the attention of Mashal since she was 6 years old.
Why is this? Can anybody think of how this could be used for a defense purpose? No. You have a robotic arm, right? And you have the ability to service a satellite. I go rendezvous with a spacecraft. I use the robotic arm to capture it, or however mechanism I want to use. Attach myself to it, deplete it of its fuel. Done. Killed the whole thing. So and then at the same time, I can rendezvous with the spacecraft, refuel it, and extend its mission life. So it's like, one of those double-edged swords. Next up, my favorite two topics. High-power electric propulsion. Nuclear thermal propulsion is like the love of my life. But let's talk about electric propulsion.
Her passion for space began when she went with her mother in a NASA at night and saw the sky lit up with stars. And from that day, she decided to understand what is in space and reach space and learn and study to achieve her dream.
Currently, she is a consultant for one of the major companies in space and defense in America. And she studied at the University of Florida and has a bachelor's degree in applied mathematics. Then she took a master's degree in aircraft, missiles, and spacecraft engineering. She worked on making 22 missiles under the leadership of a major company.
Her company, Mashal Aerospace, has established its goal to send small-sized satellites into low Earth orbit. One from her biggest goal is to be an astronaut. But to be an astronaut, she must be an aircraft and spacecraft missile engineer and also have a flight license. And also be a submarine, which has several licenses in all these areas. From her saying, don't be afraid of failure, because failure is the seeds from which success grows.
The last night she came from Ineza to Mecca by plane and visited the Grand Mosque in Mecca. With her sister, she went to the hotel after she finished.
The new vocabulary. Number 1. Mashal founded her own independent company at an early age. Number 2. And she excelled in fulfilling her dream. Number 3. Mashal don't mind go to space. used to talk about an activity that was repeated habitually in the past, but which is not done now. Hi, have you been to the United States?
Yes, I have been to United States. I have visited many states including Florida.
How long have you lived there?
I've been in Florida since 2017, where the influential figure Mashal Ashmamri lives there.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, she is very kind and humble.
From my experience, there are several lessons learned and advice that I would like to impart on you. Most importantly, one must be positive and hopeful, no matter how hard it gets, because it's going to get really hard if you have a very big dream to achieve. You must have the resilience and determination to focus on your goal and get there. You also must recognize that success is not an entitlement. Success is something you must prepare for. You need to prepare for in order to succeed. And lastly, most importantly, a lot of people are afraid to fail. You cannot be afraid to fail, because failure is the seed from which success grows.